Oh my God. Here we are. It's Friday. TGIF, right? Oh my God. Well, Christmas has been horrible. It's just like those Christmases of yore. I had the flu, fought with my family. Ugh. No, it all started I miss my grandparents so much. And, I don't know, the past 6 months, just longer than that. Still have lingering effects of the flu. Still dealing with flu issues here, and putting foam rollers in my hairs. Oh, who knows? Maybe I'm gonna get me another perm in a new year. Make me a new person. That's what it means. New perm, new person. I don't know. Oh, past year, I felt like my body has been in need of extra protein, and so I've been trying to add animal products back into my diet. And I started with fish, and what I found is that in small amounts, I can handle small amounts of seafood. What do I mean by small amounts? I mean like a serving once a week, right? But I tried adding other stuff back in too. No chicken. I never tried adding poultry back in, but tried adding beef back in because beef is, the most sustainably produced animal product that you can get. It's expensive, but when you live in an area like where I live, you can get sustainably produced beef. My body just doesn't deal well with it. It affects I can't digest it, and it affects my immune system, and makes me a little loopy and gives me headaches, and I just can't have it. But it's irritating because anytime I mention it to my mother doesn't believe that I have this issue, right? I believe I've had this issue for a very, very long time, and that it was in part what was going on with my body when I was in high school and had all kinds of weird symptoms. And it's because we ate so goddamn much meat. And I think my body couldn't handle it. Was part of it. I think it was part of it was my body couldn't handle it. Um, anyway, just trying to make myself easier to dine with, I suppose, or whatever. I can't. I can't do it. I can't eat the animal products. And I'm not even sure I can handle the fish. I don't know. But anyway, Christmas growing up in my family, it was always a big meat holiday. It was big because that was our Italian holiday. It was the Italian family food. And a big, big, big meat holiday. And I miss my grandparents. I miss my grandparents something real fierce. And, I'll never see them again because they're, not till I die. I see them every now and then. I see my grandma in my dreams, and I've seen my pappy a couple times, but as far as being able to call my grandma or go see my grandma and my pap, I can't do that exactly, right? Not unless I'm going to the graveyard. It's not quite the same thing now, is it? Christmas, I get nostalgic. I had to do a big sit-down dinner. That's what I had originally planned. Was on Christmas Eve I was going to do this big sit-down dinner. And people just don't RSVP, and it's expensive. And I got irritated because some people RSVP'd and said they couldn't come, which is fine. It's good. Let me know. But then there were all these people who just didn't bother saying anything, and it's fuck you people. If you're not gonna make it, that's fine. But don't sit and wait and see if you get a better invitation. That's just shitty. I'm not like that. Can't stand people like that. Wait and see if I get a better invitation before I tell you whether or not I'm coming to your house. Let me tell you what. I'll tell you what. You get an invitation to sit at my table, you never get a better invitation than that from anybody else, because I'll tell you, this woman can cook. No matter what it is, this woman can cook. I can cook you anything. So anyway, canceled that. And it's a good thing I did, because it came down with the flu. It would have really sucked, because I came down with it like around midnight on Christmas Eve. Flipped out. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Like after we had been to that game, Clippers game, beat the Clippers. Beat the Clippers. Wasn't a big problem, right? Guess I gotta be at a game for them to win. Jeez. That was something last night. Anyway. So, canceled that. Canceled my big party. And got the flu. And, you know, I haven't gotten, like, hardly any Christmas cards. I'd sent all these Christmas cards out. I've got hardly any back. And it's just like, I spent all this time working on presents for people, which I haven't sent out. And there's a couple people that I am going to send, I'm still going to send things to, but it's just like, you know, I know Christmas isn't about presents. It's not what it's about. It's about presents. Not presents. Presents. And nobody was either present or had presents or anything else in my life. So why was I busting my ass making beautiful things for people who can't even be bothered to send me a $2 Christmas card? Right? That's finally what I came up with. And so, because I was feeling all bad about, like, oh, you haven't gotten your Christmas stuff out yet? And, oh my goodness, what are people going to think? I'm like, who the hell cares what people are going to think? It's not like they thought enough of you. For crying out loud. To even send you a card. So why was I worried? Tell you what, I'm not. Not anymore. Now I got a whole bunch of really cute things that I suppose I could sell if anybody wanted to buy them. Foam rollers. Got these clips. These are for my hot rollers. I don't like these hot rollers. I got these hot rollers, and it's got that 5 big hot rollers. It's not enough for my head. And they're too big. They're too big, and the velvet on them don't grip. So, I guess that's what I get for buying cheap hot rollers. Oh. So, Christmas Day, I considered leaving. Got in the car, drove off. And it was like, where am I going to go? I didn't want to go stay in a hotel. And I didn't want to get on a plane because I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling so hot. And by the time I got back home, back to the house here, I could hardly get out of the car. Matter of fact, I had to lay down in the car before I could get out of the car. And oh, it was so bad. This wasn't as bad as the bird flu, or not bird flu, swine flu. We had that H1N1, that first round when it broke out in California, and it was like 10 years ago. That was that was bad. This wasn't that bad. This was not that bad. I better re-roll that one because it's got that little end sticking out there. And you think that's not a big deal, but that will look bad. This flu, upside of the flu, dropped about 10 pounds. That's not an exaggeration. Dropped like 10 pounds. Huh. Look at my middle. Yeah, seriously. 10 pounds. I also know I lost 10 pounds because there's a little bit of room in the top of my bras. Brody, get out of here. Brody. Brody wants rollers in his hairs. I don't think he'd look good. Knock it off, dude. Brody. Brody. Stop. Stop it. Brody says, I love you, Mommy. I love you. I know. Get down, buddy. Buddy. Can Mommy please put the rollers in her hair? So, and Christmas Day watching that game with the Lakers. You guys, I'll tell you what. Brody. Brody, stop it. All he wants is love. All he wants is love. Brody. Oh my goodness, look at this dog. He has been so confused because this flu has been awful. It was... I had a fever. A fairly high fever for a number of days. It never got up to quite 102. Not quite 102, but, you know, for me, 99 is kind of a high fever because my body temperature naturally runs a little bit low. I usually run 1 to 1.5 degrees lower than normal. And so, you know, 99 for me is like 100 for other people. And I had that fever for, what was it, like 7 days? Longer than that. 8 days maybe? Walmart kept wanting me to go to the doctor. He's like, we need to go to the doctors. I'm like hacking my insides out and this fever, and I refused to go to the doctor. Refused. And what the hell were they going to do? What the hell were they going to do? They're going to give me Tamiflu, right? Well, I made it without the Tamiflu. And I made it without them poking around at me. It was like I didn't eat. I don't know, the past 2 days have been the first days that I've actually eaten anything more than crackers. Like I had crackers and oranges and Gatorade. That's what I've been. I had to send more out for the Gatorade, and I'm like, don't get me anything with dyes in it. I had to get the ones without dye. Because I don't do well with dye. And I finally, I guess 6 days in, I gave in. I took some NyQuil. Oh, I don't know how people get hooked on that shit. It's like I can barely get it past my nose. And it just tastes so bad. And then there's so much dye in it. Oh my god. It's like drinking a cup of red. And gave me sores all in my mouth. And that's what red dye makes my face itch and gives me sores in my mouth and nose. I don't like red dye. It makes me a little irritable. More than a little. Makes me very irritable. Oh my god, I don't know what Brody's yapping about out there. Somebody's coming to get me with my rollers. Oh. Did my New Year's reading. Looked horrible. I looked horrible. Doing the reading was pretty intense. The last few years have been. It's just... that reading is that reading takes a lot of energy. That reading takes a lot of energy. What the hell is his problem? I don't know what his problem is. Watching that game last night, oh my God. What is going on, Warriors? Letting Big Beard get you. You let him get you. Big Beard gotcha. Putting in these rollers, this is like, when I'm blow drying my hair, it seems like it takes forever. But when I'm putting rollers in my hair, it feels like it dries real quick. So I gotta get the rollers in before the hair's dry. And then it feels like it takes forever for my hair to dry in the rollers. My grandma, she used to put rollers in, she used to set her hair every day, because we have to. My hair, like, as soon as I sleep on it, like, there's no wrapping my hair up to keep it set for, not unless I'm putting in like 6 cans of hairspray, and I can't deal with that. Who wants to wear that in their hair? So, Grandma, she used to roll her hair every day. Every day, she's rolling. She had pink foamy rollers. When I was a little girl, my mom used to put my hair in pink foamy rollers. They had pink ones, they had green ones, they had purple ones, they had yellow ones, and then they had these black ones. I got the black ones, 3 different sizes. Ugh, I should put more in. I should put a couple more over there, huh? Trying to save me from the bunnies, I guess. The bunny's coming to get me. Tell you, watching that game last night, there were a lot of really bad calls. I'll tell you, the reffing in the NBA just is getting worse and worse and worse. And that James Harden, man, he is hardcore. Him and that mohawk. James Harden and his mohawk. He cracks me up, that big beard. He's funny. His lips all shiny inside of that big old beard. What was he doing, acting like he got punched in the face? I don't know. I saw, looked like Kevon hardly touched him. Oh, whatever. They're all like, oh, I think he has a concussion. He got a concussion smacked in the chin? Where's he keeping his brains? In that beard? I don't know. Maybe somebody got a new girlfriend who's jinxing the team. You know, there was a reason why they didn't let women get on ships. But there were still women pirates. Yo ho ho. Yo ho ho, don't you know? Me and my foam rollers. Yeah, my mom used to stick foam rollers in my hair at night. Me and my sister, we both, you know. So one of us would be in the shower and get out and you sit down in your jammies and Mom will put your foam rollers in your hair for school the next day, and then the other sister was in the shower while you were getting your foam rollers put in, and when she got out of the shower, you were all done Lickety split. It's always faster putting them in somebody else's hair than it is in your own. It's harder putting them in your own. Hey! Zip it! See, he's just talking to himself. He's like, Mama, I'm just loud like you. And they picking on Draymond. Everybody picking on Draymond. Smacking him around like he's a tetherball or something. Poor Draymond alone. That poor man, he can't smack you back. He can't smack you back without getting a tee. Jeez. Poor Draymond. Everybody picking on Draymond. Picking on Draymond. Pick, 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 pick. That's okay, baby. They're just jealous. They're just jealous because you're so good looking. That's the way that works. I was watching Mike Brown. I love watching Mike Brown. Mike Brown's face. He's always making faces. He's always growling. He's always like, ah. On the sidelines. Everyone's like, is that a smile, Mike Brown? What you doing? What you doing, Mike Brown? He's like, They should subtitle Mike Brown's face when they go past him, when they pan past him with the camera. He's never saying nothing. He's like rarely ever even whispering anything to Steve. He's just looking and he's making a face and he's throwing the eye and he's growling and he's snarling and he's showing some teeth. He's like, argh. Mike Brown. He cracks me up. Mike Brown. Is that enough hair? Is that enough hair to go on a roller? That's going to go on a little roller. Hey, zip it. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. My voice, still a little froggy. Let's get back. Hey! Jeez. They're like... He like pierces me with that bark. There we go now, don't you know? Now I gotta put my net on my head, my snood, and then maybe I'll be tying that shit up. Yesterday I wore a babushka. And I'll wear some sort of scarf, wear some sort of babushka, be all staravava. You know staravava? Staravava means old ladies. You old ladies, staravava. There we go. That ain't so bad. That ain't so bad at all. There we go. You know, I'm going to pinch it up in the back a little bit and put a clip on it. I need to find me some clips. I think I got one back here. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's what these things are for. I know what they're for. I've done some hair in my life. Got me my bag and my rollers. You know, this woman, she used to make hot twisty rollers. Hot, twisty, foamy rollers. She's one of mostly the black ladies. At the time, my hair wasn't long enough. I should have bought a set for her. Because I knew that there was going to come a time when my hair was going to be long again. Or longer. I wouldn't exactly call it long hair. But... She was just pushing that sale too hard, and everybody, ever since we went, it's like she couldn't let it alone. I'm like, honey, I know, but you know, whatever. It's like everywhere I go, I'm not trying to sell everybody something I got, right? Oh, it's one of the pieces of jewelry. Sapphires. It's my golden sapphires. Oh my goodness. See how I'm feeling by the end of the day. I got some laundries to do. I want to wipe up the floor. Well, sweep up the floor because Brody's been tearing shit apart. And I want to change out some of the water in my fish tank, I think, maybe. Because my fishes need it. And I gotta put together a package to ship. I might go out and ship my package. I might go out and ship my package in my rollers. Show some people in this town something they ain't never seen. They'll be like, what is the matter with her? What's she got going on in her head? It's my rollers, baby. It's my rollers. All the old ladies will be like, oh, we know those rollers. Maybe old hippie ladies around here don't know nothing. They'll be like, she's wearing makeup, oh my god! Hardly, it's like tinted moisturizer. There's no Kim Kardashian spackling going on here. Just some sunscreen with some tint. All right, maybe I covered up my circles on my eyes a little bit, but you still see them. I still look like old bag lady under my eyes. Blah, 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 blah. Am I beautiful yet? I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay. I'm definitely not gay. Don't anybody get excited. Anyway, we'll see how I feel when Omar gets home tonight because I have been in this house now without leaving for like 2 weeks. And I'm getting a little stir crazy. Stir crazy like Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. Oh my God. Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. Hear no evil, see no evil. Make me want to pee myself. Make me want to pee myself. We bad. We bad. We don't take no shit. We bad. We bad. We don't take no shit. Richard Pryor. Right? I don't know what his deal is. He is just like